All right, what's happening, fam? L.A.R. movement still moving. Book is entitled "Lessons from a Non-Custodial Father" at Amazon, Kindle, and Create Space. Link will be in the description box below as usual. Go get it. PayPal link. They also asked me to put it up, so I put it up. Thanks everybody for support. This video is entitled "Mom Taught You to Love Out of Spite." I ain't gonna get too personal, but it's personal. Some of us are dealing with the fact that we learn how to love people with spite. And what I mean by that is some of our parents taught us that it's okay to hurt people. It's okay to annoy people. It's okay to use people. It's okay to manipulate people. And those people, and at the same time, the people who taught you that that's okay did those very same things to you, and they loved you, quote unquote loved you. So you have this Stockholm syndrome mixed with, resentment, not understanding that what winds up happening as an adult. You take this into society, and that's why people are addicted and think it's okay to do somebody wrong, and it's just supposed to be there, and you still supposed to love me even though I crossed you. I love you, but I gotta hurt you. I gotta hurt you and you need to be there after I hurt you so you can prove that you love me too. It's not a good idea. But a lot of people were taught this. What do I mean when I said mom taught you how to love with spite or out of spite? This pitting one parent against the other parent and having a child in the middle. If you love me, you gonna lie to them. Okay. That doesn't end well. If you love me, you're gonna see what you can get out of them, so we can have something. Okay. If you love me, you're gonna make sure that's the enemy. Okay, because I love you so much. But kids, kids realize when there's a moment of clarity with even children when the jig is up. Like, this ain't love, yo. This is not, what you having me do. You sending me off like a crash dummy, but you supposed to be the person that loves me and teaches me right and wrong and cares about my well-being. This is not what this don't feel right. This is not right. And think about it. A mother teaches a son this. He grows to resent his mother. He grows to resent women because he sees women as having the same, his mother as the normal woman, and all these women are capable of this very same behavior, so don't trust them. When you flip that around, these young ladies think, it's okay to disrespect men. So she takes that, I can disrespect him, but he still got to do something for me out into the world. He's just a man. So, which, these negative ideologies don't play too well because you don't want somebody to treat you with such spite, and you wouldn't take it if somebody did it to you, but feeling like you're entitled to be the hurtful lover in somebody's life, and they need to prove to you, that they're worthy of you while you being a complete utter jerk to them, has become a societal norm, right? because mom taught you how to love out of spite. Problem. Because sometimes, you run off the most beautiful people because this negative love that you think is normal, it doesn't register in you in time to salvage a good relationship. So that becomes a problem, right? Now, which doubles back to when you seeing people having these issues, people have daddy issues, of course, but when you hear people have a lot of mommy issues, but a lot of times, we kind of tiptoe around mommy issues and soft shoe it, because even admitting mommy issues needs to be handled with kid gloves, but you can't, as an adult, progress if you're going to handle your mommy issues with kid gloves. So you're going to have to take them suckers off at some point. And in our community, we don't address mothers' negative effects on their children like it should be addressed. It always has to have a caveat or something. That's not good, because it doesn't help the individuals who are scarred, because you can never just lay those cards on the table. So, and you see this over and over again, and you see it playing out more in social media, but also more in even bringing on television shows, reality shows, entertainment, where mommy issues got swept under the rug so long that now the rug smells like all the smells like 20-30 years of shenanigans. And you can't put syrup on shit and call it pancakes. So now you got people resenting that their life has turned out a way that they didn't dream it up to be, because they were loved out of spite. And what I mean by loved out of spite is some of these mothers' love cuts off for you when you don't do her bidding. You're not gonna play this game with me? You're not gonna be my little soldier? You're not gonna be my little pawn? You're not gonna? Or you just not gonna ride with me no more? Okay, I don't. You know what? I take care of you. I own you. Don't worry about it. Forget you then. See if them other people care about you like I. See if they gonna take care of you like I. And you got these, you got kids in influx like, well, if I can't trust you, and you love me, and you taught me not to trust them because they hate me, I can't trust nobody. And we don't talk about how some of these kids meet the other side of their family, and the other side of their family is way cooler than the side that they grew up with, and they're like, I've missed out on a whole lot. I've been around some crazy motherfuckers for nothing. The same thing with brothers and sisters deciding to leave home and never come back, or to come back years later, or to come back, like Antoine Fisher as a grown man, and your quote unquote parents are still there looking at you when you open the door grown, and they back to when you was a child and they was trying to do you bad. Nigga, like, nah, bitch, that's not my name. This is part of the issues when mom, taught you to love out of spite, is that now you got to pick up the pieces because you were taught to love in a dysfunctional way, and you start to realize a lot of things you did to people, you probably gonna have to have your karma for that also. But at the same time, you realize you don't know what functionality looks like. You know, this is why a functional loving situation scares some people, because there's no fuckery involved in it. It's too boring without, the fight, the fussing, the fighting, the manipulating, the using, the cheating. They can't handle just actually two people caring about each other, right? So, because they were taught to love out of spite. So we done. Like, share, subscribe. Catch y'all on the next one. Deuces.